Hello, chosen black sheep. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm so grateful you are here. Today we are going to talk about Christ, Sophia, the demiurge, and the demiurge's shadow, Satan, and how these are all different aspects of your own consciousness. So here we go. Everything you see outside of you, everything you fear, everything you desire, everything you struggle with, is not happening to you, it's happening through you. Because the outer world is nothing more than a mirror of your inner world. If it's happening outside of you, it's because it's already happening inside of you. This is where we will discover something so old, but it has been buried within. It's something so powerful, but it has been hidden inside you, your entire existence. Christ, Sophia, and the demiurge are not ancient beings living somewhere in the heavens. They are different aspects of your consciousness. And once you become aware of this truth, it will change everything forever. Look at your life. Every person you've ever met, every challenge you've ever faced, every blessing, every heartbreak, every betrayal. They were not random. They were reflections. Reflections of your wounds. Reflections of your strength. Reflections of the forgotten spark. Reflections of the power buried deep within you. When you walk into a room and people react to your presence, some with curiosity, some with fear, some with envy. You are looking at their reaction to the frequency you carry that they have not met within themselves yet. This is why some people feel like home and others feel like turmoil. Not because they are good or bad, but because they reflect the parts of you that are ready to rise or be healed. As within, so without. As above, so below. As the soul moves, the world responds. This is one of the oldest laws of consciousness. If you carry fear inside, life presents you with reflections of fear. When you carry shame, you meet people who reinforce it. When you carry unhealed wounds and trauma, you attract the mirror reflections that will expose them. None of this happens to punish you, only to awaken you. You will never awaken the divine spark of source within you carrying old wounds and trauma. So the world is always reflecting what needs to be healed and released within you through the people, places, and circumstances that enter your experience. Because your reality is not created from the outside in, your reality is created from the inside out. This is why some people rise out of circumstances that should have destroyed them, and it's why others crumble in situations where they could have thrived. Not because of luck, but because of inner alignment. Chosen black sheep. Let's take this deeper now. Sophia's story is not a myth that happened somewhere else. It is the story of the divine spark within you. Sophia, she is your curiosity, your longing to understand life, your hunger to feel everything, your courage to enter the unknown. When you were born, you didn't enter the world as a blank slate. You entered with a spark of divine wisdom, Sophia, who chose to descend into matter to experience what only a soul inside a body could feel. Pain, joy, loss, desire, love, separation. Sophia is the part of you that said, I want to know myself through experience. Every time you fall into confusion, every time you feel lost, every time you descend into the depths of your shadow, you are reliving Sophia's descent, not as a punishment, but as an ignition. This is the part almost everyone misunderstands. The demiurge is not a monster in the sky. He is not a demon. He is your unawakened mind. He is the part of you that has forgotten the inner spark. The demiurge says, I'm not worthy. I am alone. I am small. I'll never make it. He is that out of control feeling that must control everything. So let's take this further and talk about the demiurge's shadow, Satan. In Gnostic cosmology, Satan is the lowest expression of the demiurge, not the demiurge himself, but the lowest, densest expression of the demiurgic mind. Where the demiurge is ignorance, Satan is the feeling of that ignorance. Dread, guilt, shame. Self-hatred, addiction, chaos, despair, intrusive thoughts, rage, the desire to destroy yourself. Satan is not an entity. He is the darkest vibration the ego produces when it is fully disconnected from the light. Think of it like this. The demiurge says, "I am separate." Satan says, "If I am truly separate, I should suffer." Satan is the pain that grows wherever the light is forgotten. But the moment a person awakens, the shadow loses all its power. Because Satan cannot survive in a consciousness that remembers its source. This is the rarest truth of all. Satan is only powerful in a world where people have forgotten they are God in human form, and he has no power over the one who remembers. Christ is not a distant savior. Christ is the awakening principle inside you. Christ is the light that rises the moment you remember who you truly are. Christ is the moment you see clearly, the moment love overrides fear, the moment truth dissolves illusion, the moment you reclaim your divine identity, the moment you remember you were never separate. Christ is the spark that illuminates the shadow, awakens the heart, and dissolves the inner prison. This is why Christ instantly recognized Mary Magdalene, because the light in him instantly recognized the wisdom inside her. Christ was not just a person. Christ is a state of consciousness, and that state has been waiting inside you your entire life. Chosen black sheep. Satan's power is entirely dependent on one thing, your unconsciousness. When the inner Christ ignites, when the Sophia within remembers, when the spark rises, fear collapses, shame dissolves, illusion evaporates, identity shifts, the inner kingdom returns. When you awaken, you immediately move into a higher frequency where the satanic forces cannot operate. Because ignorance cannot survive in the presence of remembrance. Shadow cannot survive in the presence of truth. This is why awakened people feel targeted when they first rise, because the lower mind panics as its grip begins to slip. But once the awakening stabilizes, Satan becomes nothing more than a ghost. If it's happening outside of you, it's happening inside of you. The world mirrors your inner realm because you are not separate from the source that created it. This is how these four aspects of consciousness function inside you, every day. Sophia descends, you experience life. The demiurge forms, the ego believes it is separate, creating illusions. Satan emerges, emotional suffering grows from that illusion. Christ awakens, light dissolves illusion, shadow and separation. This cycle is continuous. Every time you fall, Sophia, every time you fear, the demiurge, every time you break, Satan, every time you rise, Christ. Everything you have lived has been this cycle. Chosen black sheep. These four aspects of consciousness are not out there somewhere. They are the internal anatomy of your awakening, your descent, your forgetting, your suffering, your rising. Christ is the part of you that always wins. Sophia is the part of you that always learns. The demiurge is the part of you that gets confused. Satan is the part of you that feels the confusion as pain. This is why your awakening is unstoppable. Because once the Christ consciousness in you ignites, no shadow within you can survive the light anymore. You are not battling forces outside you. You are integrating the forces within you. You are the myth. You are the descent. You are the awakening. You are the return. And the moment you realize this, your entire world becomes something new. This is your awakening. This is your rise into remembrance. If this struck a chord within you, please like, share and subscribe. Now seek these things inside yourself and remember, I love you until next time.